Hey everyone, my name is Leanne and I'm here to show you how I use the KLXUD Daydream palette to create kind of like a nice neutral natural kind of a look. In all honesty, this look was meant to be a little bit more neutral natural than it turned out, and I just got really excited and just started blending out and like when I get inspired by something I kind of just go with it. So that's kind of what happened. But it's an awesome palette. I mentioned this in my outro, but it's like an awesome palette just take with you to work or whatever. If you're gonna go out after and you really wanna bump up your look to the next level, you can take a little bit of 8, which is the darker shade in here over here, and 1212, and just use the brush that comes with this. It's so perfect for getting in the crease area, even adding a little bit of liner on the top or lower lash line. You can really just like bump up your look. So this is a really cool palette that is just so unique. You can use it for so many different things and it's nice and compact. So I'm just going to show you one way that I use the Daydream palette, and hopefully it inspires you guys. Who grabbed this palette? Let me know in the comments below, and give this video a thumbs up if you are interested in seeing more looks with the Daydream palette. I will be filming more with the Kaleidoscope palette as well. Public announcement, I did want to let you guys know that I do have more meet and greets in the pipeline with Urban Decay, so please go ahead and check the description box. Everything is linked in my blog. I will be linking you guys to that so you guys can see if I'm doing a meet and greet near you. And if I'm not doing one near you, please also leave in the comments what city you're in or country, where are you? Whenever anyone's setting up meet and greets, they always ask, where do you have Fox fam? Like, where are they? So it's good for me to know that so I can get out to meet you guys. I'm so excited. Thank you to everyone who has come out to the first meet and greet that I just did in Los Angeles. It was so much fun. Like, I had such an amazing time meeting you guys. It was amazing. Could I say amazing any more time that I swear? Like, take a shot every time I say amazing, because I'm gonna say it a lot. Anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna try not to make this intro like 7 minutes long. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into this super quick and easy tutorial. First things first, I'm going to conceal my eye area. And I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer in Fair Neutral. I've been really, really liking this concealer. It really gives Shape Tape a run for its money. I think it would just be your personal preference on formula, because they both seem to cover exactly the same. So yeah, whichever one floats your boat. Okay, so if you've been following my channel for a while, like, you've never really seen me use an eyeshadow primer because I like was not using them properly. Like, I was like piling them on my eyelid, and it was making my makeup just kind of like it was making my eye like wrinkly and like weird. So I found a new way to use the eyeshadow primer, and I wish that I had figured this out sooner, because I actually do like eyeshadow primer, as it turns out. So I'm gonna show you how I've been using it. Put a little bit on my hand like this, and this is a BH Cosmetics V5 brush, V as in Victor. You just kind of, get a little bit of it on there. No gobs like I used to do, okay? So a little bit like this, and just lightly put it over the eye area. To start our transition shade, I'm gonna be going in with Subscribe, and I'm just gonna start laying this down. These are quite powdery and pigmented, so if you are worried about fallout because you already have your base on, you definitely wanna tap the excess off. I'm gonna grab a little bit of 1212 and use that as a transition shade. Taking a clean brush, this is the Sigma Tapered Blending Brush E40. You guys remember the band E40? I don't know why that just came to mind, I guess. Just reminded me of it. But I'm just taking this and smoking it out. Now I'm gonna be taking a Morphe M506 brush. Wow, that's hard to see on the black background like this. And I'm gonna be taking 8 from the palette just to deepen up the outer crease area. I was thinking I was gonna put the Beauty Beam highlight palette on my eyelid, but just to keep this like look relatively just using this palette, I mean, I'm gonna pop a little bit of sparkle in the inner corner, I think, but I'm gonna take, there we go, I'm gonna take 1212 and put this all over the entire eyelid area. Let me just find me a flat brush over here. Pretty much all my freaking brushes are dirty because I'm a dirty hoe. All over the eyelid area. If this is a little too intense for you with this shade, that's okay. You can go in with LUXIE. I think that that would look really nice on the eyelid area for this look as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do my base and my eyebrows off camera, and I will be right back. Another thing I'm gonna complain about this peel is makeup will not stick to the part where I got a chemical burn. So, oh, it's so annoying. Like, you know, you do all this work on your makeup and then like it's not sticking to your chin. But you know what, that's life. Your skin's not ever gonna be perfect, so I'm just gonna take a moment and get over that. For blush, I'm gonna be taking the Naked Urban Decay Flushed Streak palette. This has like a bronzer. I love this bronzer shade. This is so good for pale people. I'm gonna take this like nice peachy shade right here and just do a little blush on the cheeks. Now I'm going to be highlighting my face with the Beauty Beam Highlight Palette. I'm gonna be using the lighter of the two right over here. Okay, can we pause for a second? Actually, we don't need to pause, we keep going. But I wanna show you guys the snap and like, look at this freaking highlight at night in the dark. Like, it's like beaming, hence the name. It's like, I'm obsessed with this highlight so much. Also gonna take the lightest of the shade and just lay this on top of my brow bone. Also going to lay this in the inner corner, and I'm gonna take the darkest one as well and put that in there. Going back to our Daydream palette, I'm gonna take Subscribe and a dash of 8 on the brush that comes with the palette, and just basically put this on the lower lash line, not pulling it in too far, but just about right there. I went ahead and just like piled on the mascara and decided to just leave it this way because I was gonna wear these right here and these would look beautiful too, but in all reality, I don't like to wear lashes on an everyday basis because they really irritate my eyes. Yes, they add a lot to a look, but I wanna keep this look kind of like fresh and young and like just clean. So I'm not gonna add lashes today. I also have a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to the Arctic Fox office today. So I don't wanna wear lashes. So if you do wanna wear lashes, then go ahead and pop some suckers on that you really like. And then let's move on to lips. Today I'm gonna cocktail a couple lipsticks. I'm of course going to be using my lipstick, which is Bun Bun, and it's this super pretty shade. And then I'm gonna ombre this a little bit with another one of Urban Decay's Comfort Matte lipsticks. Actually, this is their cream in a Barfly. It's a really, really, really light nude. First things first, going to line my lips. You guys know that whenever I say like line my lips, I mean like overdraw the absolute shit out of my lips. That's always what I mean. So going in with Bun Bun. Formula is so dang comfortable. Something in my eye. Ta-da! That brings us to the end of this makeup tutorial that turned out to be a little bit more of a smoky, but it's still natural and fresh, which I really like about this palette. You can completely like amp it up if you want to. It's a really great palette to take with you if you're going somewhere like after work and you say you do something really light with just like the like 1212 in the lid and then just a slight bit of a darker shade, maybe Subscribe or 8 in the crease. Then you bring this super compact palette with you. There's a hair floating in front of the camera. It's driving me crazy. I'm seeing things. Pop this sucker out at the end of your work shift or whatever it might be that you're doing. And then just take the brush that's in here that works so freaking well for the crease area and the lower lash line. And those are the points where you can really just take 8 or even 1212 and intensify it and just like make it pop and like just kind of turn it into like a nighttime look. So that's something that I was really aiming to do with this palette. So hopefully you guys see that versatility and it inspires you to kind of make this your go-to neutrals palette. I did want to mention, you guys, after March, this palette or this collection will no longer be available. So save your doll hairs if you're interested in grabbing it. grab it. Keep an eye out on my Instagram. I've been doing a lot of giveaways. So keep that in mind, and thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out with me, spending your time here. Please leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite shade from this palette is. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.